Laura, you are the first one. Welcome to my party. Hello, sleeps. Rita, meet a maid. Good morning. We are on 4 because I did not get my account back for all the sexual goods that I was selling. So we are on the 4th account. You are early today. Look at that. Nate understood the assignment. Hello in Tunica, John. I gambled one time in Tunica, Mississippi with my grandmother, my aunt, and my mom. And I won like $1,500. That was only time. CNH, pure cane sugar from Hawaii, growing in the sun. Hi, Julianne. When you cook, when you bake, you CNH, pure cane sugar, that's the one. Anyway, good morning. How was everybody this morning? I don't know how long I can be on today. You're in bed? Good for you. I wish I was still in bed. I can tell you, I don't remember, John. I don't remember. Your sleepy ass made it. I'm sleepy today. I am sleepy. I got a little bit pat, yeah. I did. I slept. You know, I'm getting, like, my body's still acclimating to getting a straight amount, right? So I'm hanging in there. So, anywho, not much. We have a busy day today. Grandpa has a busy day today. Hi, Cheryl. You have a headache? Ugh. So the nurse is coming this morning for Grandpa, and then he has PT this afternoon. So he's going to be pooped. I know, Garden. I'm tired. So Dan has a busy day as well. He has a doctor's appointment, and he has to take my Subaru in because there's an extended warranty on the radio. Yes, because it's messed up. So anyway, a recall. So we're taking it in because our radio hasn't worked in like 8 months. It's horrible. It works, but the screen switches 50,000 times, and it's horrible. So thank God, because that would have cost me $2,000. I was looking into it before they recalled it. How do I keep going, Garden? Because if I don't, I die. I need this. This is my part of my life that I need. I'm tired. I don't want to be doing this. 3 a.m. Oh no, Rita. So yeah, so he has to take the car in, and then he will walk while he's waiting. They have to assess it, and then, yes. Okay, don't drink Red Bull. Okay, now that you said it, I won't. I forgot to drink it this morning. Thanks for reminding me. This is my time, yeah. You guys tap on TikTok because our friends may not know I'm here. They took out my main live account yesterday for sexual services that I was selling. So you guys, next time I start doing that, make sure I don't go through with it. Yeah, and I appealed it and did not. How do you get convicted of a crime that you didn't commit? Oh, Drake's back today. Hi, Drakey. We were looking for you yesterday. Sadie wrote your name down in the book. Yep. On my own for under $50. I know, Drake. And so Subaru, it's a recall. How am I sleeping after that? No, it's not well yet, my stomach. It's gonna take a while of healing. So yeah, I got caught, Lindsay. Can you believe that? I was trying to do it under the radar, but man, they got me. So I don't get my second account back till next Thursday when I go to Vegas. So no more selling goods, especially my services. We were talking about my beautiful uterus. I wasn't selling it, for fuck's sake. So anyway, is Sadie here yet this morning? Note, Sadie, that Drake and Nate follow the assignment. So they get a little gold star today. Radio, same screen. Back up. So mine, it is illegal in Vegas. plop. Hi Lisa, how are you? Is on. I am, and you missed it. Drake, you had your opportunity, and then you fell. However, I did not get taken down on YouTube. Funny how that happens, right? Funny. So yeah, it switches screen. So it like beep, 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 it beeps. My Bluetooth will go on, it'll go off. It'll go on, it'll go off. It's horrible. So it's, thank God, I have a beautiful uterus, yes. I know, I wanted to show everybody. Didn't know that was against violation. So thanks, Jan. So Grandpa slept really well. So that's good. You missed my uterus talk, Drake. Nature, if you don't come on here on time, you have to buy. Yes, that's right, Laura. Nate and Drake, did you hear that? Laura just spoke up for me. Read her message down below. Hi, Em. People are haters. They love it because I live rent-free in their heads. I should just start charging more, right, Michelle? Hi, Sam. How you feeling, girl? Pleasure trip. Vegas? Isn't Vegas pleasure? Mostly. Depends on what type of pleasure you're looking for. I'm just looking for the beep, 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 you know, that kind of pleasure. I guess I'm finally meeting some friends and shit, but that's fine. So you guys keep tapping. I need your fingers cramping. I need them bleeding, and I need them blistering because we are on the back up to the back up to the back up. You know what I mean? Hi, Angelica. I hope your offline was good for you. Some days I don't want to go online either because the world is an ugly place. So we have stories popping up. We have stories, the Facebookers, the ninnies, whoever, however you want to call them, the feral women of Facebook. Now, people make up good stories, right? Apparently, Drake, you better get another job, bruh. Apparently, people know my life story. They know what happened with my mom. They know what she contributed to the relationship. They know what she didn't contribute. They know so much more than I knew. Can you believe that? Who knew my mom didn't contribute? And she was saving all the money for me. You know, she had another kid. Anyhow, it's crazy. It's crazy. Where's Sean? Where's Sean? Yes, there's something weird though, eerie about driving around a car that you bought with dead people's money. You know? So if Sean bought me the G-Wagon, does that mean that I'm driving with dead people? I don't know. Ask him for a friend. Hi, Patricia. How are you? So anyway, God, the stories go crazy. Hi, Fran. How are you, girl? So the stories are crazy. I mean, I read them and I'm like, wow, that's pretty good. So what they do is they pick different bits and pieces of things that Dan and I have said over, you know, gosh, I mean, they're obviously watching, right? Because you can't write a short narrative without following a story, right? So, man, really creative minds. It's crazy. It's like, now, Pat, trying to keep it non-political here. I almost said it too. I almost giggled with you. Anywho, so another thing is, I guess Dan posted a video about, hey, you know, if you guys want to send something, you know, this is what we need. We don't need it, but, you know, people want to participate. They want to help. They want to, you know, they don't take no for an answer, right? I know, Eloise. So, you know, Dan said, you know, this is, you know, I have all the things he mentioned. Like, I really don't, I know, we got this, Fran. I think I saw that on your video. Hang tough, girl. So, you know, we don't need those things, right? We don't really need them. So apparently, I was getting beat to shit on my video of tucking Ed in last night for something Dan said. For something Dan said. And then they started yelling at me. Now, I told Dan, I was like, It makes me feel uncomfortable when you say that. I didn't want him doing that. I was like, it's weird. You know, we don't do the Amazon wish list thing. It just feels weird to me, right? People do it. It's fine. But I just said, don't do it. We don't need that stuff. You know, he's like, I know, but people are really harassing me about wanting to help, right? So, and so I was like, oh, I kind of cringed when I heard him do it. Because, you know, you always know the alternative, what's going to happen. So, you know, people are always saying, I want to help. You know, I'd rather buy something that you guys need, right, versus something you don't. So, you know, Dan's like, people want to do it, you know? So anyhow, I got raked over the coals. My friends were pissed. So I had Jesse from my hometown. I had my friends, my member live yesterday, and they're like, girl, you're getting beat to shit over something Dan said. Damn, how does that happen? So they get mad at you for not asking, and then people want to help, and then you begrudgingly say what you need or what you could use, which, no, I never got my husband's shoes. I got my bag for Vegas, but I didn't get my, anyhow. So, no, he's still stinking, Ursula. Anywho, yeah, so we don't need any more sticky socks. I don't need any sheets. We bought 3 pairs. What else did he say? So please don't send me any sheets. Please don't send me any sitting cushions. I bought them. My friend bought me one. So yeah, I don't really need anything. If you want to send me anything, send me something. Flowers, candles. I'm the one who needs to keep my sanity. Joggers, yes, he asked for sweats. He did ask for sweat. Wine! Exactly! Y'all look out for me, not for Grandpa. He is well cared for. He's got the things. Hi, Tran. I don't want socks. Don't buy me socks. Don't buy him sheets. We don't need it. We already have a cushion that I bought. So, anyhow. So, yeah, send me the things. Wine! Candles! God, I love flowers. Y'all keep my spirits up, because if you want this man to live, I need to be healthy. Hi, Sam. I need no chocolate, lady. Back off the chocolate. I'm losing weight. Hi, pennies, because I'm too stressed out. I'm busy. You know, my workload just doubled with Edward. So, God, help a girl out. Drake, a G-Wagon. Buy me a G-Wagon before the tariffs go into place. Because when the time comes, it's going to be more expensive if you wait. You know what I mean? Buy now. Diamonds were too. Yeah, diamonds. I don't really need the diamonds. I'm not that picky. I don't need diamonds. Louis Vuitton, you know, a new little handbag, something. You know, screw the diamonds. Louis Vuitton, Gucci. Y'all like Gucci? I do too. Yeah. So, a G-Wagon, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, anything like that. For me, that makes my work better for Grandpa. That's how I go. That's what I do. Hi, Richie Yeller. What's up, bro? It's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. YSL, you know, I don't have a YSL bag. I don't want a fake one. Don't be selling me any fake ones. I don't need a GSL. You know what I mean? Yeah. A mimic. A smoochie. No, I want Gucci. Yeah. And I want Louis Vuitton, not Louis Vuitton. No. I like the real shit, not the fake shit. Hi, Wolf. Grandpa's still sleeping. Yeah, we don't do bootlegs. Good gummies. I already have a friend hooking me up with gummies. So she's a friend for life. A friend that gives you gummies is a friend for life. Let me tell you. I don't do fake, but I don't have a YSL bag. I don't have a Go Yard. I don't really like Goyard, so don't buy me a Goyard. Chloe's nice. Y'all know what a Chloe bag is? She's kind of cool. She's kind of cute. Yeah. Yes, Lindsay. Absolutely. Hello. Lori. Birkin. I'm not a Birkin gal. Ask Drake. He bought his girlfriend a Birkin. But no, I don't want a Birkin. I do, Hugo. I do. I gotta be, nonchalant on here. So, Hermes. I don't have a Hermes. You know what I really want from Hermes? I'm gonna tell you. I don't necessarily want a Hermes bag. I want a bracelet. You know the ones? They're like leather and that connects and it makes an H. That's it. I'm simple. It's only a couple $100, you know? I have to, Betty. So anyway, remember, Walmart. No Walmart Hermes. It's not such a thing. No. I'd rather have a house than an expensive purse. I have a house. So, on to the expensive purse. Temu version. No, Samantha. Nope. Not acceptable. And if you buy me fake shit, it's going back to you. Do I look like I wear fake shit? Sometimes. It depends on the item. But no. I like Tiffany. Yeah. $5,000 cheapest. Walmart tissues. I can use some of those. Garden. I could use some Walmart tissues. I ran out. Are you telling me I have a booger? I know. I feel it. Yeah. The t-shirt may be counterfeit. It's fine. Nobody knows. You'd have to sell a horse. That's okay. Sell a horse. Buy your friend a gift. Iceman. Buy your friend a gift. Oh, hi, Pedro. Sorry, I'm on my back up to the back up to the back up. Because apparently I was selling too many goods yesterday with my sexual body. No, I don't want a mop. No, thank you. Sell a horse. Sell a horse. Can you sell a donkey for good money, peonies? Shit, I'll take your donkey. I'm from Nashville. How am I feeling? I'm feeling a little off. My uterus is still angry. So she's not happy. She's beautiful, but she's not happy. So you have 7. So go down to 6. How much will the sale of one horse give me? I want a donkey too. Secretly, I want a donkey. I want to tell you what I want. I want a miniature cow, and I want a miniature donkey, and I want one of those fainting goats. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen those fainting goats? Y'all tell me that you don't crack up every time you see those. I will buy the horse. $10,000? Shit, that's not gonna buy me very much, Iceman. Sure as hell not gonna buy me my G-Wagon. I am from Nashville. I want a donkey. They're so cute. Are me and Dan separating? Janet, that was so last year. Shit. You used to have the fainting goats? You know, they jump and then they're like, oh shit. Yeah, miniature animals are so cute. I laugh every time I see no mouses. I don't like meese. We have enough meese. I don't need any more. Thank you. Oh, really? You're in Elk Grove now? What? Shit. Why? Nashville's so beautiful. The mini ponies, no, they're not as cute. Sorry. Goats, that was so last year. Are you and Dan still? That was literally a year ago, April 1st. Y'all are still working on that rumor. It was an April Fool's fucking joke if y'all watched the video, for fuck's sake. I can't believe I'm still defending my marriage from that. Shit. I have a micro pig. She's 200 pounds. Richie, I miss seeing you. Aw. Bye, Susan. Hi, Susan. Bye, Susan. No, alpacas spit. Don't the alpacas spit? They get mad and they spit at you. I don't need that. Dan already spits when he talks. I don't need an animal to do it. You know what I mean? Always says me. And he always looks at me. It's so funny. I guess I should finish taking my sweatshirt off. Is this the sign of exhaustion? Right here. You know how much I did yesterday? Yes, the little hairy mini cows with the hair around their snouts. Yes. Oh my God. The goats, yes, they nibbled. I have everything. In the back, they can nibble. So, sign of ADD. Well, Rich, we know I have that. So, anyhow, yeah, because Dan has like 8 teeth missing, and he doesn't wear a parcels. So, spit, I talked to him. You have to like either wear one of those. Remember those COVID guards for this? You know, so when you get close to him, you got to wear one of those or stand 6 feet away because he spits too. Like an alpaca. Yeah. An alpaca and a llama, they look the same, but the alpaca spits. Does the llama spit too? Asking for a friend. Poor Dan. God. Here's his wife on the treadmill once again, disrespecting him and his spittage. Well, he does. It's fine. Oh, just the llamas. Now, do they spit when they're mad or when they're happy? Or both? I love Nashville. But you know what? I have family there. I was born there, so. And outlived their owners 16 years. Alpacas? Shit. My pig might outlive me too. They're spitters. Hey, kind of like that. Alpacas are quitters because they spit. A giraffe. Sherry, I think it's illegal to own a giraffe in Elk Grove. I think somebody might get me in trouble if I had one of those. You don't like small animals? You sure like your girlfriend's kitty cat. That's a small one, is it not? It could be big. Never mind, Drake, never mind. A spitter. Hey, I'm a spitter and I'm proud of it. Fuck, I haven't even anticipated a spit. It's been so long since I put my mouth on that thing. So I'm saving my TMJ. You know, when you get old, you have you have other ailments. You know what I mean? Last thing you want to do is irritate the TMJ. See? So you like small, chunky animals. My favorite is a fat cat, if you know what I mean. Not mine. I'm speaking for Drake. I am a spitter, Sean, and I'm proud to be a quitter. I haven't gone near the peen in a while. The peen, it's almost like we got a new do you become a virgin? Do you rebuild the cherry that we lost a long time ago? If you go so long without it, just asking for a friend. Will I feel like a new woman when we introduce ourselves to the hot dog and the bun? No, I don't know. So I don't know. It's possible, but the pain hasn't been in my mouth in years. My TMJ, y'all, it hurts. You know, the most it gets is a lick. A lick, that's it. Pain aversion syndrome, you get that when you're 50. 49 and a half. So I've had so many issues with my uterus. Although it's beautiful, she's not happy. So the idea of a peen, whether big, small, or medium size, in close to the uterus, aka cervix, is a no-go. Plus, you're checking in good. At least you're learning. Hey, by the way, Sean, Nate and Drake were here early. Yep. Sades marked Sean down as late, but we're giving him a half of a star for his effort. Yeah. It's beautiful, but she's angry. She's angry. So it was funny because I said, Dan, we can't have sex for a week. He's like, and what's different? How's that changing my life right now? We haven't had sex in like a month. It gets sore. It needs some lubing. Yeah. No, it's okay. You know, right now, Stephen, that's okay. Some people are in attendance. Christine, half a star. Half a star. Drake and Nate get a full star because they were on time. Sean's working there. He's getting up. You are? Oh my God, Sean, win me some money. I need the money, money, money. I wish you luck. Whatever you do, I'll do next week. But if you lose, don't tell me. I don't need it anyhow. Sadie, write down we need to check in with Sean tomorrow, make sure he won. Yeah, because he owes me some money. When's my birthday? 5/5. Dan has a hand with a plan. You know, he's got both hands. Preferably, I think he uses, I don't know. I've never paid close attention. You know that? Can you know that? Oh, TMJ's horrible. Horrible. Oh, ooh, Sean and his wife are going down freaking town. You know what that means? When you go to the casino or anywhere overnight in a hotel, you're looking to get some action. Sean's looking to get laid, you know? He's looking to get hanky-panky. He's looking to do the dance of love. You get it, bruh. I hope you have mind-blowing fireworks above your head. You deserve it. Peonies, I don't know. Grandpa on a getaway? Hell no. You know how much work that would be? He's so much work right now. You think if I go on a getaway, I'm getting away. I don't want to bring my work with me. You know what I mean? That's not a getaway. That's not a getaway. Peonies, you have to look. You know, treadmills range from anywhere from like $100,000 to like 10, you know? I know, I need to take this off. I don't know. It's kind of just nice hanging out, I guess. Whoa! Oh my God, it flew off and it landed. That's pretty cool. I'm a living caregiver, it's a lot of work. Yeah, so thank you, Christine, for reminding me. I keep getting distracted. Yes, Steven, so I don't give him medication during the day. He doesn't complain, but the nurse gives him, the CNA gives him pain medicine at night if he needs it, and it's just Tylenol. It's just Tylenol, so he says ow a lot or whatever, and we've been working his ass. So I think he's gonna be more sore because we are moving him, you know? Would he be good? No, he wouldn't be okay to go on vacation. Okay, well, all right, help's coming. I love help. You're a living, Marion, did I know that? I think I did, or I forgot. Pushing, shoving, yeah. AP, I'm hanging in there. You know, I'm hanging in. I'm tired as fuck. I'm worried all the time about Ed. I'm really trying to get him strong before I leave, right? Because I don't want Dan to have to, you know, it's a lot. You know, in the morning time, I've gotten Ed up and ready by myself the last couple of mornings. It's getting easier. So I'm trying to really work with him. As you can see, I did a video today. He got some equipment from the occupational therapist, and I worked him till he was tired. And the fucker stayed up all day. Another full day of no sleep. I mean, occasionally he'll nod off, but he's like missing. He doesn't want to miss out. He doesn't want to miss out. I think he knows he was in the hospital. You know what I mean? And so he's like, what's going on? How you doing? Can I help you? Can you help me? That's the problem with him, is he thinks he can do it. So he's not a really good sleeper. He has ADHD. So he is literally up and down and fidgety. Last night, he has FOMO. Last night he did good. Last night he was, I think it's because he was up more. And he likes the girl. So I've been calling her Atria. Apparently that's not her name. Atria, something like that. I think it's Atria. So Dan came in last night and he's like, I feel like an idiot because that's not her name. I think it's Atria. I don't know. Now I need verification. Okay, love you, Sam. Take care. So anyway, he didn't sleep. So she slept pretty calm. I told my wife her limit is $5,000? Shut up. What? Huh? $1,000. I didn't get any limits like that. In fact, I couldn't even afford that right now. Shit. Yes, Garden, he's doing so good. I'm so proud of him. It's like, now, yeah. Sean, what? Are you giving me a limit for Vegas, boo? Hey, Sean. How you doing? Gracie, thank you. Gracie sent me a little gift yesterday. I finally got it. I don't know if you watched the replay, but she sent me a little gift. She sent me some coffee she wants me to try, acid-free. Thank you, Gracie. And she sent me some money. She sent me some fun money. You didn't need to do that, girl. So, y'all get on it. Sean. I'll be setting up the GoFundMe for Vegas today. He is. No name. He is. He's doing great. Yes. AP, I'm working my butt off. Plus trying to keep my yard. I had to mow the pasture yesterday because it gets so thick. I'm trying to start trimming because my bushes be wild. So trying to keep up with it all is a little, I'm excited, Slick. So I appreciate it. That was really sweet. You didn't need to do that. That's gonna be my magical stash. I'm gonna put that away and break it out when I'm feeling really glum and like there's no hope. And then we're gonna test it out. So stay tuned. Yeah, the acidity kills me. After I broke up, it's a lot of work, yes. And sacrifice. The first dollar. How did your wife get 5,000, but you're only giving me $1? I mean, Goodman sent me fake money last year. The only person, Gracie stood up to the plate and said, girl, have some fun. And she didn't need to do that, but she did it. Out of the kindness. That's all right, Sean. Put the $1 towards my G-Wagon. Yeah, that's fine. You get a pass. So I hate blackjack. I like my slots. Don't give me shit about it. So yeah, you know, I'm just having fun, you guys. But no, if Gucci showed up, I'd be happy. I'm kind of half joking, half serious. Watch the trolls later. Watch the comments later, right? My coochie is on break. Gucci. G-U-C-C-I. Not coochie, Gucci. Yeah, that was your big heart. Well, my big heart, thanks to your big heart, that was very sweet. You put a smile on my face. I didn't. Sin, here's the thing. Most likely I ain't winning, but I'm gonna have fun with all my friends. Oh, Grace, what the hell? You sent too much. Even Dan was like, what? Why? I said, because she loves me and she wants me to have fun and she wants to be there. You know what I thought it was going to be? I thought it was going to be something having to do with flying monkeys. So I kind of opened it a little scared because I didn't know something was going to pop up or something. Good morning, Samantha. Keep tapping, 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 guys. You're getting the word out on TikTok. Your Udi is Gucci. Yes, my Udi is Gucci quality. Don't ever forget that. What's probably more like a Birkin, but it's not my style. But she a Birkin style. Because she's so beautiful. Hi, Froggy. Why am I always running? Because when I step outside, my nose just likes to run. Everything's blooming, and that's why. I'm retired, but I still get paid. You do because you own the dead people house. You own the house of the dead. Now that's a name, Sean. Can we change your name? The House of the Dead. I think that has a better ring to it. The House of the Dead. Yeah. Can you get on that? Vulva vacation. Yeah, she pissed. She's still not happy. Do I ever run out of breath? Well, if I ran out of breath, I'd be dead. So I hope not yet. I've still got a lot of life to live. I'm not looking to run out. Some mornings I wake up wishing that my breath was no longer breathing because I'm just exhausted and don't want to do the day. But for the most part, I get up and I stamp my feet like a little kid and I make my way into the kitchen and get my work going. Unhappily, but I do it, right? I do it. Tone and all, I still do it. Wishes, fantasies, all of it. I'm there. Some days I wish I was on a tropical island all by myself. Some days I wish I was in a casino drinking and having the time of my life. Some days I just wish I didn't have to move. Can I go for walks? Pretty soon. We need him strong enough to where we can walk him down the steps in order to do the wheelchair. No bra. No, I'm a bra wearer. Actually, I don't wear bras. I wear athletic wear. Big surprise. Because there's no point in buying any sort of bra because there's nothing to hold up. Although I have started getting a little denser. That's also perimenopause. So I could probably get a little cleavage now. Check me out. But no, I like my exercise wear. That's all I wear. Yeah. And I do when I go out, like in Vegas, I might even watch the door. I might even have a little Skims undertire on, just to feel a little dressed up. Even though nobody's gonna see it, still makes me feel a little dressy.
What?
So watch out.
What?
What?
What are you doing?
Don't come out here and interrupt. See?
What are you doing?
Oh,
What are you talking about?
who dat? Thank you. That was sweet. I'll control the money and pay the bills. I'm thinking about giving myself a raise. I think you should. You're holding up, Dan, you're holding up that couch very well. Hard work. And you cleaned the garage yesterday, Sean. Kudos. I wish I wasn't a runner. Here's the thing about being a runner. I've done it so long. And because I didn't do it so long, I have done it so long, it's just easy. It's like second nature. It's harder for me to walk than it is to run, even though I'm tired. I've been running since I was 14. Running from the law, running from boys, running from Ed, running from my mom and all my other troubles. Yeah, so I'm a professional runner. I tell him to go clean the kitchen. It's already clean, Amy. It's already clean. I don't do that Motzkiology, but I do gum. Yeah. Always interrupts me. I can tell because of I can talk. Yeah. Any other exercises? I have ADHD, if you couldn't tell. And I was tired. I am tired. And I don't know what that has to do with my running. But like I said, anything else is harder for me to do. No, I need to be oiled too. I'm ready for a nap, you guys. I didn't nap yesterday. I didn't nap. Gummers. Yeah, I do a gummer. Gummers back in the day were a little bit different than what it is today. You know what I mean? Do you know what a gummer is? I can't talk about it on here. It's a blast. And I didn't have it until perimenopause. So thank you, hormones, for also making me neurotic like my husband. Yeah. Dan didn't do shit. I did shit. I'm going to tell you something. And this is me. You guys, the numb gums. The gummer numbers. Let's numb it up, baby. Well, let me tell you something. No, I can't. Never mind. That's for a private conversation only, off of the socials, Can I beat your mom in a fight? Probably not. I'm not a fighter. I'm more of a lover than a fighter. I fight more with my words than I do with my body because I'm broken, I take one swing and I'll pull a muscle. And I'm delicate. I'm a delicate flower. So, no, I will not fight. But I will use my words to vindicate your ass and to throw you under the bus. That's right, with a southern drawl. I'll do it like that. I did not watch the Oprah special. And my girl was on there. My, Mary Claire, the menopausal doctor who is amazing. I didn't see it. I didn't do it, no. My husband ain't around. My husband was just outside, John. Did you hear him? Yeah. Does coffee dehydrate me? I don't know. I haven't drank coffee in like 4 months. I can't do it. It hurts my stomach. Bye, Lindsay. I'm trying. Hi, my Australian lover. How are you? I'm a delicate flower, very delicate. I should be sponsored by Nike's, not my jam, but you know, I would do Lulu. I don't even know if I'd really do Lulu anymore. Aviator Nation, yeah. Aviator Nation, call me up. Yeah, I need a sponsorship because your shit's so expensive. I'm going broke. I mean, anyhow, whatever. Julie, he's sleeping. He's sleeping. So no, I love Elaine. I love Dr. Mary Claire. She's amazing. I follow her on TikTok. So Dan is Homer. He looks like Homer. Yes, he does. He looks like Homer. Hi, Dr. Annie Adams. Welcome to the Sob group. I see Iceman has lost his badge. Iceman is no longer a member. Yeah, so I see that, Iceman. Sadie, jot that down. Yeah, jot that down that Iceman is no longer paying the $4.99. He's no longer paying the $4.99. So document that. He says he loves me, but he doesn't want to be a part of our group. So whatever. Your uncle just got diagnosed with dementia and Parkinson's. And normally those two go hand in hand. So that's a battle. That's a battle. Hi, sweets. How are you, girl? What's going on today? We are being well-mannered, right? We are being very demure. We are being... Oh, it was gifted? Oh. Well, then, your gift's over, Iceman. The jig is up. Gig. Jig. Gig. It's a gig. Drake still hasn't become a member because he's still paying off that Birkin bag. $5,000. Yeah. And his puppy, you know. It's only getting worse. I know. It's so lost. It's hard. You know, and thanks, Angelica. I had to go and get a tune-up last week from the hospital stay. I was fucked up. Hi, Janet. Waiting for your cortisone shot. What is my diet? Meat. Red meat. Just straight up from the cow. Dead, and I just rip it off with my teeth. That's right. That's how I eat it. Raw. Bloody. Protein filled. Magical juices floating through my body. I'm a meat eater. That's right. No spitting out the blood. I swallow it like a champ. No, that's not me. Oh, I don't have a problem pooping. My sphincter works fine. Thank you. I meant Ed, not that. Oh, good morning, Molly. I won't be getting any Australian beef. No, I won't, because the tariffs are going to be hitting soon. I'm no longer green. No, because you lost your membership. Binge watch your videos, super speed. Oh, thanks, Dr. Annie. I appreciate that. Welcome to the crazy. Welcome to the crazy. I don't have a smoker. No. I don't know. I don't know if I would use a smoker. You know what I would use? A Blackstone. I think Grandpa wants a Blackstone. You know, I've always kind of secretly wanted a Blackstone, you know, to griddle, you know, chow time, you know, get out in I want to go, I want to do it right, like 1923, you know. I want to get out in my pasture, put on my cowboy hat, and I want to pretend like I'm cooking up a meal for the ranchers, right? That would only be me, because I'm the only rancher in this property, but the idea of it sounds exciting. I did just buy an Instapot. And it's still on the box on my table. Does anybody know how to use it? Because everybody convinced me to buy it, and I bought it. Well, that it kind of scares me a little bit. I don't want it to I want to play Cowboys and Indians. Iceman, can you bring your horses down here? And then I'll cook you a hot dog. Hi, Daggy. I'm going to be a chuck wagon. So I think that like Blackstone would really feel like I was, you know, on the prairie serving up grub for everybody, you know? I know. I think I'm going to break it out today. Tony, we're breaking it out today. We're going to Instapot something. We're Instapotting today. That's it. Final answer. I don't know what, but we'll figure something out. My meals have come to an end. My friends stopped sending me meals. That was the best thing ever. You know, I've always secretly wanted a meal train, you know, so that way I didn't have to think about anything. You're doing a roast. Okay. Deconstructed egg rolls. Sit on my counter 3+ years. It didn't work. Sarah's because you didn't know how to use it. I'm Gardens and Dr. Michael. Oh, my co-students. Oh, that's okay. And you know what, Dr. Annie? You have You can replay, you can watch it, but don't hold me to anything. We don't judge here. Well, kind of. Nate, what's the thing? We judge only when, what? How do we judge? We're very forgiving as a member because we go crazy on our member lives. So don't judge us. I mean, you can judge a little bit, but not wholeheartedly because we just like to have fun. We listen and we judge accordingly. Thank you. Okay, Dr. Annie, we listen and we judge accordingly, okay? Just remember that motto. And we make fun of our friends here. That's what we do. We have fun. We're all about having fun. I'm a crazy oddball, Scottish Highland. Okay, perfect. Then you'll fit in. As long as you're odd and you like dirty talk, we got you. With an occasional tear here and there, because we do have occasional tears. And some other like substances like wine and gummies. And some people do the, you know what I mean? So we have a good time. So as long as you don't judge, no, I know, but we do judge accordingly, Wolf. I promise you. We listen and we judge accordingly. In this group, we do, in our member group. So if you like to judge accordingly, join our member lives, because sometimes there has to be a little judgment passed, because nobody's perfect. And we're all working towards a higher being, a being higher for ourselves. Well, some of you already got that under wraps, but, being better people. They don't. Drake, you don't know because you're not a member. So you can kiss my big ass. Yeah, that's right. Do you owe me money? Yes. Linda, how much can you write me a check for? Do you have Venmo? Do you? Accordingly, Drake, accordingly. And we judge you all the fucking time because you don't understand the assignment. I've online fought the haters for you guys. Kelly, they're brutal. They're brutal, especially if you're on Facebook. Protect yourself. You need to go in with armor because they wait. They get like this mass, like, detection. They know when somebody's in the process of writing a retort and they're in there, right? They're in there and they're ready to fight. And they don't stop. They're feral. They're rabid. So have fun because I want to go at them so bad. Kelly at Swirl. The chatterbox. Oh my God, that's funny. Dr. Anna, if you can't have fun in life, then what is the purpose, right? You tell people that next time they say that. You're up. All right, see. Good. It's time. Dr. Mary Claire, I love her. Does everybody follow her on TikTok? And you should. It is my pretty face. I know. Andrea, if you know how to find my link tree, all my accounts are in there. I got taken down yesterday for selling sexual activities. I don't know how, because there's no proof, but yet I was charged with a crime that I didn't commit. So, Instant Pots and Crock Pots. Instant Pot is an instant meal, quickly. Crock Pots take all day. It's a slow cook. Instant Pot is just a magical device which cooks a dinner in like 2.5 seconds over like an hour, I think. I don't know. I'll let you know as soon as I use it. But I guess the best thing to do in an Instant Pot, I'm going to tell you, eggs. Hard-boiled eggs. Yeah. One more time. Can you get into my link tree? Sexual exploitation and gender biased. Sexual exploitation and gender bias. Yeah. Again. Yeah. Because somebody's not happy with me. That's why. Why? Because people don't like me. Yeah. Pump and dump. I'm gonna fucking pump and dump and all those fucking trolls. I wish there was like a way, to locate these fuckers, right? I wish there was a way to locate them, right? And pay them back. Yes, the same thing as yesterday. We were talking about Instapots. Eggs. No, I'm not kidding. Yes. Sexual exploitation and gender bias. Where was the sexual exploitation? Yesterday we were talking about my fucking uterus, for fuck's sake, and how beautiful it was. Today we were talking about Instapots. Is that a key word for sexual services? I don't know. Anybody help me out? What is happening? Fucking trolls. When any of that. Really, Marion? Huh. Yeah, you know, they are, I'm a predator. No, they are predators. I'm the prey, right? No, who knows? I hate them. What purpose is that? Why? What am I doing so wrong? Yesterday's fine. See, fine. But I wasn't selling my uterus. Shit. I wasn't trying to sell it or offer up services, maybe for a second, but it was a joke. I'm a scammer? Yes, I am. Really, I'm being targeted. You would think. So I probably won't have TikTok anymore. So I'm not going on my main account because they want me to go on my main account. You have got to be 4 teaspoons of oddness, 1 ounce of crazy, 2 a fluffy kitty cat. Well, shit. I don't want a fluffy kitty cat, girl. No fluffy kitty cats. My kitty cat has defluffed, if you know what I mean. My labia has been, I don't know what happens, but it's a true thing, you guys. I'm going to tell you something. The labia shrink, right? As you get older. The labia suck in and the innards stay out. So it looks like a turkey waddle. So for those of you who still have your labia that are nice and fluffy, you're lucky because it keeps everything, the gift of the being, hidden. Now, everything else is on display. Yeah, I got the meat, Iceman, I got the meat. And that's not my fault. My hormones took away my outer shell. My hormones took away my outer shell. So, I can't help it. So, thank you, perimenopause. So, if all y'all have fluffy kitty cats, you should embrace the kitty cat if you've got it, everything hidden. It looks like a hot dog bun with nothing in between. Yeah, anyway, esophagus and her dentures. Esophagus, turkey waddle, yeah. I can get those Botox and fluff them up. For who? Dan likes it. I don't care. Dan knows. I mean, he thinks it's beautiful. At least he tells me so. It's not. I mean, I can say it's not beautiful. No, it's not. And that's okay. But I remember staring at myself over like 2 years ago, and it's gotten worse because the labia continue to shrink. I remember staring at myself and I was like, I don't ever remember seeing that. I don't believe it was always looking like that. So here's why I'm saying this. If you haven't had kids, and if you haven't had the experience of perimenopause right now, take pictures. Take pictures so you remember what she looked like, because she was beautiful at one time. It's like my skin hanging down off my face. Somebody said, your skin's melting off your bones. Well, yeah, same thing in my vagina. And you too will have the same problem. So enjoy it right now when you laugh, because it's happening. The innards stay out and the labia go up. I guess this is what I believe is happening. I believe as we age, women and men start losing their eyesight. They start seeing things or not seeing things. So I believe we lose the labia to help them hit the spot. Sounds logical, right? Helps them hit the spot. There is no question where the bean is. You can see it without magnifying glass. It's right there, front and center for you. You don't even have to open it up to lick it, to look at it, or to touch it. It's right on display. So it's like a spotlight down on it. So anyway, Drake, one day when I'm dead, and it happens to you and your wife, now I'm talking years later, you'll be like, oh my God, I remember that crazy broad. What was her name? Sally. Shit. Did it start with a D? Mama? No. Anyhow, you'll be like, oh shit, she's right. You'll remember that and you'll thank it. And you'll remember, thank you. Thank you, Mother Nature, for giving me the beacon of light without having to try for it, you know? We need to add some detail to it, but anyone can donate if they want. Can we set up a meal train for the next year? Honestly, that would be the best gift ever, is meals. Yeah, just because it's wonderful to not have to worry about anything. Our life is so crazy, especially the weekend I'm gone. Mama, what was her name? I always compared her to my mama. We'll just call her Mama too. Yeah, she said that, honey. She said it's okay. It's just hormones. But you know what? I can see everything clearly now. I can touch it. I can find it. I don't even need a light on to see it. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Andrea. I know. I got taken down again for 2 weeks. Damn it. 365 days a year. Come one, come all. Yeah. I know. Why do the men think it's beautiful? Anybody tell me? Because it's not. I see it every day and it scares me. You know, I go to wash it. I'm like, what's that? Oh, it's you. All right. Yeah, you know, if I were single, there are, Andrea, there are lots of them. If I were single, I don't think I would show it to many people because it's special. It's special. She has her own. Anyhow, what am I doing? I'm on a beach reading a book and sipping a martini. I really want a martini. So I've been craving a martini for 2 years. Nope, 2 weeks. So like it's a living, it is. She has teeth. She's got teeth. She grows teeth. Just wait. I told Dan, I said, I want to, you know, because I got an IUD. So she said, now, if it bothers your husband, let us know, we can trim it. Right, we trim, because you have to, anyhow. And I was like, no, girl, I want it to bother my husband because I keep telling him that she's grown teeth in this stage of my menopause journey. Yeah, so wouldn't that be funny? Ew! That's her fang, I told you. She's cutting a tooth. Wasn't that good, Terry? I was dancing with him. It's like when your kid takes their first step. Mine's so lonely. She's so lonely. Yes, you get a free tooth cleaning. It came with a, yep, she's good. She got roto-rootered. Yeah, literally, it looked like a roto-rooter. It looked like, you know, a line, you know, when they clean out your your pipes and they put it in. What are those things called? And that's what it looked like. It was like a gun, and it looked like a roto-rooter. I said, what you doing with that? Are you drilling a hole somewhere? Do I got oil in me that I don't know about? Eureka! Eureka! She's popping a line. I don't know. It's the snake. Thank you. And it sounds like a drill. So when it's inside me, it's roto-rootering me. It's like cleaning my insides to make it extra pretty. So anyhow, she was pretty already, but now she's sparkling. It's like a new wax. So I don't know why I said that, but yeah. And it was funny because she inserted it and I said, are you building something in there? What are we building? A safe? I need one of those to have my jewels. You know, all my diamonds that, oh good, slick. All my diamonds that my mom left me. Somebody said, all the diamonds that Ed bought her. That was the most comical part of that whole narrative. They rewrote the story and they said, she has already taken her inheritance from her mother. She got all her diamonds. Yeah, all her diamonds. My mom didn't have a lot of diamonds, which is funny. So, and my mom's wedding ring from Ed was stolen in a house robbery. Probably something to do with Josh and his friends back in the day. So unfortunately, I am not lucky enough to have my mom's wedding ring because that would have been beautiful to pass down or to have. Ed bought her, she didn't have diamond earrings. Nope. She didn't have any diamond necklaces. No. Ed bought her for her 50th. Was it? No. I think their 25-year anniversary, he bought her a tennis bracelet. And that was it. Ed never bought my mom jewelry. He bought her one thing. He bought her one thing. Yeah. So, you know, this is what these people think they know everything, and they don't know shit. So I have the jewelry that she did have was given to her by my grandparents, or something she had bought when she was young. So I'm very fortunate to have those things that she's accumulated. And let me tell you, it's not very much of anything, which is very sad. I have more than my mom had, you know, it's really sad. So people want to make up lies and stuff. And it's just, it's disgusting, fairly disgusting when they use somebody's dead mother to capitulate off of. I'm hungry. Ask you about the skin around this, on this, it looks like shingles to me. On his face, on Ed's face, Ed doesn't have any problems on his face. I shave it every other day. His face, I do. I am sore. But anyway, all right, guys. I'm gonna go because I have to get Ed ready for the nurse. And to about 9 o'clock, but between 9 and 9:30, I get him up anyway. So anyway, love you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for popping in. We are working. Oh shit. Oh my God, I would die if my dog ate a diamond. My friend Tony set up a meal train, so we'll figure out how to get that up and going. And if you want to give anything, Ed doesn't really need anything, you guys. Really, the food would be the best because he really enjoys it. So if you want to do anything, contribute a meal, because that helps us and it keeps Ed eating and I don't have to think about it. So love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the morning. Thank you, Dr. Annie. Welcome.